Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Behind me still we got that Super Beetle of the 73 year flavor. Ow. Anyway, if you watched the first episode or part 1 or whatever on this thing, we left off that this carburetor, no good. Been, apparently rebuilt twice and, doesn't work. So I threw it out there and I bought a new carb. Boop, right here. So got a new carb. Unfortunately, I didn't record, but I did do a little diagnostical processes. This side's now good because I took that side off, which was good or better, and put it on this side to, just make sure I wasn't throwing, parts at the thing. So it's responsive on this side now. So we will be changing out the driver's side. I know, weird. Yeah, we're just, it's part of the process to, make sure that I don't just throw parts out. But let me get you in here. We'll yank this carb off now, and we got to do some part swappage and to make that carb look like this carb. All right, let me get a get a little second to set up in right now-ish. But what we're doing, or what I'm doing, is gonna yank that carb off. Good news is if you stayed and watched the first video on this car, you know that I pretty much went through everything already. By that I mean the rockers, they're good. The timing, I haven't got a gun on it yet, but it's statically good. Got electronic in here now. So really all it's down to hopefully have this thing run is the carb. So let me, zip this thing off and hopefully, this will solve the runnability issue. Pulling off obviously the, what would have been the air filter assembly, which I don't have the air filter. So these stacks are going to come off. And like I said, personally, if I'm running, I'll probably have to reuse those. No, they're the same. Personally, if I'm running an air filter, I don't run velocity stacks. The air filter, you're lessening the suckability of the air. You're restricting it, is what I'm getting at. It's not the best. But get that off. Get this plate off. Fuel line, pop that off. Yep, just drip gas everywhere. That's good. Stay there. Carburetor for the gasolina. Like I said, I already pulled this carb off. Well, the carb that was on this side, I pulled it off so that I can expertly diagnose the, to make sure that, like I said, I think maybe in the intro, it's been, 30 seconds since I recorded that. Just make sure I'm not throwing a part at it. I'm not a big parts thrower at her. One thing I don't like doing, which I'm doing, so, it's right, is just replacing one carb. Because I got a EMPI on this side, and I'll have a not EMPI. Well, I have an EMPI on that side now. I'm mixed matching carburetors. I usually like to keep them the same, but, that's not how this one's going to work out. And that's, client preference. He didn't want to order 2 carbs to match set. Which I get stuck, which I can sort of understand. Oh, this stupid tar board. Why are you even there? I'm not doing anything. Dumb. Screw off. Don't be afraid to make custom tools, because getting these carbs off is a utter nightmare sometimes, just trying to get in there. And usually what happens is, I'm rambling, but usually what happens is the bolts, because you don't have something to get in there, end up being loose, which also creates a runnability issue because it gets all the air in there and it doesn't need any more air. So let me get this thing off and I'll chime in. Fishing for bolts you drop is always fun. Just fun segue. Come here. The fishing's the fun part. It's the finding where to go fishing. You know, the old fishing hole is the funner part of it. But old carburetor. Where are we? Oh, I can't think. All right, here we go. Old carb. Boop. It's out. New carb here. Now I just got to make this one look like this one. So throttle shaft, got to do the old swappy do and change out mains. I'm going to check idles, but usually the idle circuit is fairly close to what I run anyway. I'm not really sure what's in the old one. I'm hoping it's for the size of the engine, which the owner thinks he has. I'm hoping it's at least a 50. But I could be wrong. 55 is probably where I want it. But I don't know. Let me start swapping jets, and I'll chime you in a second. All right, old carb that was on here, 130 mains. The carb that gets sent 115, so they're gonna go away. And then I think they're both F11 tubes, which that'd be correct anyway. I don't even know what the old one is. Well, call me a liar. Where are you? Yeah, F11. So that's all good. Let me, swap mains, and I'll check on the idles. All right, mains are in. I'm just going to check the idle circuit right now. See what this comes. If I'm not mistaken, they're usually shipped with 50s, which isn't the end of the world. A 55 would be nice. So I'm hoping the new one has at least, come out of there. Hoping the new one has a 55. Yeah, we got to fit. What is wrong with you? Yeah, fit 50 for the idle circuit. Old one, what do you got? Lose these. I have a mess already. And these are 50 as well. So I got new jets in that one that are same size. Just going to leave the new jets in. I'm not going to swap them. Same for same doesn't make much sense. Especially mainly because I'm banking the new carb, the jets, clean. Well, screw in now. Just, buttoning up the carb to where it is. There are no mains in this now. I just, like I said, transferred them to the new one. But I think I say in all my videos, I give people their carburetors back because I don't want a broken EMPI. So let me dump the fuel out of this thing, turn it on its side so I can get the rod out. I don't know how well this is going to pick up. Oh, light, please. But they're violently dirty for being rebuilt, so it's been running off. Where's your port? Yeah, just make a mess. There's transition ports. Man, I was just dumping. Oh, well, I don't have anything in there, so it's just an open hole. So it's going to dump a little more. These blades look slightly bent. You're not going to be able to see it, but I can sort of see shadow or where the progressive, the idle circuit hole is. So it would always run rich or on one cylinder because the throttle blades looks damaged. So, all right, let me get this linkage off and flip flop it to where I need, and then hopefully be mounting it. All right, curb. It's not moving. Curb's all changed out, and I have my normal preset for the idle adjustment and the mixture screws done. So I loop this thing on, and hopefully this thing will be fired. Also, they look practically the same. The only thing I noticed was they spent money to get an EMPI stamp. Couple other differences, I'm sure, but I mean, it's the same. Why are you guys so close? I mean, you can't really see what I'm doing anyway. Anyway, when I put these, carbs on, I usually tighten the ones closest to the engine first, just because they're a pain in the, pain in the butt. And then my theory is when you tighten the outside, it's gonna, cinch everything down. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, it works. Also, yeah, I did put new gaskets on here. I didn't show it. These were homemade, and well, there goes one. They're homemade gaskets, and you had plenty of adjustment in them. And I'm not going to say it was an air leak or could have been, but it could have led to that. So let me get this, finish getting this thing on. Did it again. Going well. There we go. That one's down. Back one. Tight. Tight. This thing. Next. Whoop. How do I get this screwed up now? Fuel line. Yeah, I guess I could put that on. Might be helpful when I can see it. Jeez. That goes on. Like you're being very inconvenient. It's the wrong way. And I'm the right way. Velocity stacks, are they the same? Yeah, they look it. I was comparing the old ones to the new ones. These look, because they're new, look better than this one, which looks like someone got it with the old grinder. So we'll put those on and zip them down. Now, so carbs on. I'm hoping there's enough fuel in this system, or at least on this side to, did I get that right? Yeah. Hoping there's enough fuel in this carb to at least run the engine enough for the pump to this carb to, get all four holes working. All right. Let's try this. Always at the height. Ugh. Let me pump that one carb, or pump both of them. I mean, squirty action over there. Still dry on that side. She's idling. If you watched the last video, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna go in and tune the idle settings, see if I can get a little more smoothness out of her, and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, one thing I did forget, I gotta replace this belt, and I gotta set timing, but she's running more gooder. Move you over here. That nut wasn't really even tight. Good. Let go. I hate these chrome pulleys. Shims. All right, pulley is a little bit, chewed up. So that's good. But not as good as this belt. Yeah. Seen better and worse. So, I mean, that's always good. New belt. Slam this thing on real quick. These two were out of sync, and now they're not round. That'll be an outside shim. Trial and error usually with these things. And tight. All right, let me fire this thing up and set timing. Move some of this stuff. Timing light ready. I'm going to set it to, whatever works best. Hopefully it's going to be right around, same at the, what is 09 distributor, 30 degrees advance, or 28 to 28. Might do 30. Not sure yet. I'm rambling. Where's my ratchet that I just had set up? Well, you had it set up, and then you took it apart to, do this. Also, see how close I was on the old static timing. Remove all this and get you guys in. Maybe. All right, contact. We'll give it a pump. Right off the bat, idle's flashing 20. Not good so far. All right, I'm at 7.5 on base side. Stop it. 7.5 base idle. I'm letting her warm up. She's running smooth. Timing, the mark. I don't know if you got if you watched the whole first episode, but I said something about this yellow mark. Well, that's exactly where it's supposed to be. So Let me shut this thing off and do a refire. Pull that off, pull that off. Tighten the distributor. Super tight. All right, let me come down to my level a bit. All right, let's turn on this key and see if she lights off easy. Woo! Engine's still cold, it's just, you know, steam, if you will. But I'll shut it off again. All right, so the new carb fix, just go there. New carb fixed it. It's tuned in, synced where it wants to be. It's happy. It's idling around 850, 900, give or take, which is perfect. Still smells a tad bit rich, but I think I'm in between, like just tickling a port, which, I mean, that's fine. I don't, like I said, the main jets seem fine. I'd much rather have a 55 in the idle circuit, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna, split the difference, if you will. But it actually runs. If you watch, that, marathon of a first video, it did not. This thing fires up and still cold. But the next thing we're gonna do is take her on a test drive. Unfortunately, it is now night out. Don't want to drive a customer's car at night. Plus, it's wet. So, yeah, not taking the risk on that. So, first thing in the morning, we're gonna, go for it'll be a Sunday cruise. Pretty sure tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know, but we'll take this out tomorrow. Also, talking to the owner, he said there was a weird shifty issue. So we're also gonna take a look at that. Something about engagement, not sliding in, or words. We have to drive to figure out what's going on, because it feels okay. So next you'll see test drive. Hopefully the weather's good tomorrow. Should be. All right, guys. Guess what? It's not test drive time because developments have as always happened. Talking to the owner about the old distributor with the clay. He said throw the spare one on that I have. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So right now I'm doing all the stuff I just did. Deja vu, and converting this one to electronic, which or feels like I've been down this road. Down, rotor. All right. Now, because I'm a complete dumb, and I didn't pay attention to how this thing was, pointing when I took it out, we're just gonna, can I see the high side that way? You didn't know these things are geared. They're offset, so should be right about here. I'm hoping. We're going to call that good. We'll call that good. All right, let me get the cap on and see if this thing fires. Also connect all my timing stuff again because, I was just here. Key off. clip, clip. Get a little more snugness on that. It's better. Connect. Clip. Boop. Carry on. Beep. Doot, 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 doot. All right. Not bad for first try. Right on the money. Let's do 28 and see where we get. All right, distributor, quickly changed. You know, semi-real time for you guys. 28, yada, yada, yada. Twist it off, see if she fires up any better with the new distributor. Oh. Much more gooder. Nice, I can do the key bump. Hopefully, we'll find out in the morning because now we're going to take it out. Well, and still, the morning's still happening with the driving is what I'm getting at. But we'll find out a completely cold start. It's supposed to be a nice, you know, I mean, balmy, like 40 degrees tomorrow morning. You know, 40 degrees American. But see you in the morning. How's your cold starts? Should be good, hopefully. All right, good. I hope at this point the next time you'll see is, you know, cold start. But anyway, stay tuned to whatever comes next. Oh. All right, guys, we're actually in this Beetle. I can't even touch this pedal. Great. Anywho, next morning, it is 40 something, you know, degrees American in this shop. Let's see what a cold start does. Give it 1, 2 pumps, and I'm gonna hold her to the floor and twist her off. Easy peasy. Cold start doesn't seem like it's gonna be an option. But let me get this thing warmed up. Gotta shuffle some stuff around in the back lot, and yeah, I'll get back to you with a little, you know, drive around. And it's you know, Sunday. Well, we're in the afternoon now. Good. All right, guys, we're on the road, testing this thing out. First impressions. The seat is way too high. If this thing had like a, you know, one of those tinted visors, it'd be sunglasses. But I did remember the owner did say, "Whoa, that's reverse. What are you doing?" experienced that. Don't know why that is, because that's second, that's first. I'm gonna check out the gauge. Yeah, 1, 2's fine. That was weird. But anyway, it's running good. Does have a pilot bearing war in the back. So, why does that do that? Third, second, first. Yeah, reverse. Wonder if that. When you shift first to reverse, or first to second, this plate is working where it's here. But if you go first, second, but sideways a little bit, you're gonna have to pull the shifter up. Great. The carpet looks nice too. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So we'll take a look at that one. Good. Put this. New carbs working good. Engine synced in. Obviously, the car has power. No flat spot on that new, '09 distributor. She bogies. We'll get to my closed test track. Oh, and if you're wondering, I don't know what camera's running or rolling. They're rolling it up. I don't know what camera's actually doing things. That's a speedometer. Motor! I don't know if the audio picks up that bearing or not. Noise? No noise. Noise? No noise. Throttle bearings good. Noise? Pops out. Maybe trans is bad. That's good. So we've established third gear pull pops out. Throttle bearing whirring. First, you might find reverse. But what is falling apart on this car? I would like to do a couple, power rips, but having a bad third's pretty bad. Car ride's good. I like that. Back in the shop. Runs alright-ish. I mean, engine's humming. Not blowing any smoke. So that's a win. Gonna check the oil and stuff like that. Anyway, you get my, amazing recap anyway. I want to see what a hot start will do. So off. Not even gonna tickle the gas. Feet crisscross applesauce right now. Let's turn this key. I say she's happy, but let me shut the interior cameras down, get everything set up, and do a recap because I'm gonna call this one done. Unfortunately, transmission, I don't think I do anything with. But give me a second and join me outside. All right, guys, as promised, from in the car, because I said it, recap story hour, hosted by me. Engine with the new 40 IDF ran well. Rev range was there, no backfiring, no spitting, no sputtering, no weirdness. Also, the new news distributor I put on is performing well. Car seems to be perfectly in time and happy at the timing I set. I think I did 30 on this one. It seemed to like it around there, but that's good. The not so good of it is third gear jumps out. To me, it's indicative of a bad synchro. I do remember the owner saying something about that, like he'd have to hold it in, but I really couldn't. I could speculate, but until driving, I couldn't really tell him. So unfortunately, trans, not so good. And also, I think the shifter's a little worn because the 1-2 shift, sometimes you find reverse, but it's not because the lock's not there, because the lock's there. It's just, what I'm getting at is just goes forward and backwards and you won't have a problem. I think my cameras were recording when that happened, and if they did, it should be in the video. If they didn't, it happens. But all that being said, the engine performed well, lower RPMs, even with a skip shift. It didn't hesitate, didn't bog, didn't do nothing. But yeah, I guess this is a short ramble fest story time. Bad transmission, shifter's weird. What else? Engine's good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a bill of health. And as always, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you we will chit chat. And as always, have a good one and hopefully see you on the next one.